National Intelligence Bill tabled in Parliament. Attorney General outlines changes to legal landscape. And Exxon releases earnings report. Hi, I'm Rico Bulford, and this is Uncut News. You see what's happening? Send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-6151. The National Intelligence and Security Agency bill has been presented in the National Assembly to ensure the agency operates in a more organized manner. The proposed legislation mandates that the agency will report directly to the President and can deploy agents to foreign diplomatic missions, as well as collect information from any public authority despite existing laws that may prohibit the disclosure of such information. The opposition has already made known its objections to the proposed bill. The International Republican Institute will host former U.S. congressional representatives and former senior staff for a legislative forum with current and potential Guyanese members of parliament on May 2nd and 3rd. The sessions will focus on making the transition from candidate to legislator and strategies for effective service in parliament. IRI's forum is part of several activities being delivered to strengthen engagement amongst Guyanese leaders and citizens, especially marginalized groups. IRI is a non-partisan, non-governmental international development organization that has worked in Guyana from 2013 to 2015 and returned in 2019 to deliver pre- and post-electoral programming. Brigadier Omar Khan has been appointed as the 11th Chief of Staff of the Guyana Defense Force, having served in various specialties across the Defense Force for over 30 years. He has completed several military courses, including a master's degree in strategic defense studies from the Defense Academy of the United Kingdom, and is the recipient of several military awards and a President's Medal from the University of Guyana. A fire caused by a kerosene stove has destroyed a two-bedroom wooden house in North Rumford, Georgetown, leaving the 59-year-old owner, Orrin Grenman, homeless. The fire was already engulfed when firefighters arrived, but they managed to prevent it from spreading to nearby buildings. Grenman suspects that the fire may have been accidentally caused by a friend who is staying with him and has a vision impairment. All of Grenman's valuables, including $600,000 he was saving, were destroyed in the fire. The Attorney General has outlined plans for Guyana's legal transformation, including a legislative agenda, institutional strengthening, and boosting human resources capabilities. The government will introduce an electronic communications and transaction bill to allow e-transactions and e-payments across central government and the state apparatus. The investigative and prosecutorial arm of the state will be enhanced, and improvements will be made for the prison service and social sector. The Guyana Forensic Science Laboratory will engage foreign forensic scientists to lecture at the University of Guyana, according to Attorney General Anil Nandalal. This initiative aims to build an educated population in legal and related sectors. Home Affairs Minister Robeson Ben also announced that Guyana's capacity to test DNA samples will be optimized within the next few months, with new equipment currently undergoing validation testing for the forensics lab. It's April. Keep your truck running smoothly this rainy season with high-quality parts from Powered Automotive. They stock parts from all the top brands, including Freightliner, DAF, International, and all models of Cummins engines. Visit them at Lot 491 EE Eccles or call or WhatsApp them on telephone number 697-0171. Save big on truck parts at Powered Automotive, the #1 heavy-duty truck parts store in Guyana. Tired of waiting on hold, tracking down a delivery driver, or carrying cash for your food orders? GT Eat is here to make your life easier. Guyana's first cashless food ordering and delivery app. Choose from Georgetown's top restaurants, pay securely with your card, and get your food delivered right to your doorstep. With the convenience of being able to order from your phone and the added feature of tracking your order, GT Eats is the ultimate solution for all your food needs. Download the app on Apple and Android stores and start ordering the easy way today. The Friendship Water Treatment Plant on the East Bank is undergoing $170 million worth of restoration works, including the installation of 7 new filters to increase treatment capacity. The project is being expedited to benefit 7,000 residents and meet World Health Organization standards for groundwater processing. The restoration is part of a larger water program to increase treated water coverage on the coastline to 90% by 2025. The Office of the First Lady launched 2 multi-purpose park projects in Regions 3 and 4, featuring recreational and sporting facilities, a multi-purpose building with a conference hall, library, computer center, training rooms, cafeteria, and washrooms, as well as amenities like Wi-Fi, benches, lights, fountains, and garbage receptacles. The park at Diamond Grove will also have a food court and an outdoor gym. Oh, nice. The Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development will be the executing agency, and the parks are expected to be completed by the end of the year. Despite harsher penalties for traffic offenses, Guyana has seen a 7% increase in road fatalities for this year, with driving under the influence of alcohol and excessive speeding being the leading causes of accidents. However, the Guyana Police Force has seen a 8.4% decrease in serious crimes, with 51 illegal firearms, 604 kilograms of marijuana, 928.86 grams of cocaine, and 61.2 grams of ecstasy seized. The police force continues to face challenges in negative social media influence, substance abuse, language barriers, gender-based violence, and mental health issues in relation to crimes. Now for today's oil update. ExxonMobil reported first quarter 2023 earnings of US $11.4 billion, with capital and exploration expenditures of US $6.4 billion. Excluding unfavorable identified items of approximately $200 million US associated with additional European taxes on the energy sector, earnings were US $11.6 billion. The company remains on track to deliver US $9 billion of structural cost savings by the end of the year relative to 2019, having achieved cumulative structural cost savings of US $7.2 billion to date since they started all this restructuring back in 2019. They've been profitable ever since, by the way. The license for the Liza Reservoir project will be extended to ensure natural gas is available for gas-to-shore electricity and natural gas liquid plants for 20 years. The current license expires in 2037, but the extension will provide a minimum of 20 years of production from Liza. The American company CH2 Lindsay is building the electricity and natural gas liquids plants at Wales on the West Bank, and the government believes it can draw down the full 130 million cubic feet of natural gas per day. Administrative Professionals Week is coming up, and there's no better way to show your appreciation than with flowers from Shanice's Flowerland. We have a wide selection of beautiful flowers to choose from, including roses, sunflowers, and stunning desk arrangements, starting as low as $6,000. Our gifts are sure to brighten up any workplace and put a smile on anyone's face. With convenient payment options like PayPal, MMG, and Cash App, ordering from us is quick and easy. It's as simple as contacting us on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp at 645-1189. Come visit us at Shanice's Flowerland at the Movietown Mall and let us help you say thank you in the most beautiful way. Robbery season might be over, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home or business with Sheriff Security. Sheriff Security has well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, marine patrol, canine services. These people even got drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest. Now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today. Now for our Uncut News Views Poll Question of the Day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Ghana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it relates to us. Last night I asked if the fraud accusations are affecting your confidence in GCOM's ability to actually give a fair election. But before we get to that, I'm proud to announce our latest addition to the Noble Army, Richard Singh, who is supporting us at the reporter level, the highest level of monthly support we've received so far. So thank you, Richard Singh. And also, a special thank you to David Griffith, Dion Nascimento, Project Zero, and Dimitri V. I appreciate you all. And if you're watching at home and you'd like to support our movement, just hit the link in the video description. But actually seems like folks didn't have much to say about that, but here's what everyone did have to say about everything else in last night's program. Now for tonight's question. How can the government encourage more companies to consider more forms of payment, such as electronic? I want you to think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in our next episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, and check us out on Monday for another Until then, I'm Enrico Bulford saying, have a great weekend, and as always, don't drink and drive, or you'll end up on Monday's episode the hard way. Ha ha! Good night, folks.